Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Toshi is officially back. Now, some of you are wondering, where did Toshi go? Now, the overall market has been flat over the past few weeks, but we have a massive news event that could change the game for Toshi and the entire cryptocurrency market. Now, I'm going to speak about this shortly, but I want to make it clear, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Now, Toshi right now is the #1 base chain meme coin in the entire market. We predicted this would be the case. We flipped Brett. Brett is now at a $248 million market cap with momentum actually shifting, right? Brett is actually underperforming, I would say, when you compare it to other coins in the top 5, although I do think Brett will remain #2. Toshi is currently at $292 million. So as you can see, the #1, and the trading volumes are superb. And if you look at the actual 7-day loss compared to Brett, for example, or even DGen or products below it, 7.2%, 18.5. So you can see that Toshi has been an incredible hold over the past few weeks and did snap back incredibly well after the sell-off that we experienced on the 10th of October. Now, let's talk about what happens to Toshi over the next few weeks. Now, I believe we will see a big upside move for pretty much the entire cryptocurrency market and the macro market, because we have a big news event, and the news event that we're waiting for next week is the Fed interest rate decision. Now, I'm not going to bore you to death with the details. All you need to know is when the Federal Reserve, right, in the US cut interest rates, the market typically goes up. When they increase interest rates, the market typically goes down. Now, a lot of analysts, credible analysts, and just people in the market in general are predicting a 90% chance that we see a rate cut, which means everybody right now is preparing for that parabolic breakout. Now, what I want personally is to be in the best possible projects, and I think Toshi is one of those projects, which is why I've actually been dollar cost averaging and buying quite aggressively at these lows. Now, for those of you that missed out on these free updates and more, it means you're not subscribed to the channel, so make sure you subscribe right now so you do not miss out on another Toshi update. Subscribed. Perfect. Let's continue with the video. Now, I've been dollar cost averaging quite aggressively. I'm doing this across the entire cryptocurrency market with products that I think will be most valuable over the next few weeks. Toshi is one of them when it relates to meme coin projects. Now, if you look at the meme coin market at the moment, some meme coins are unfortunately underperforming, right? So a lot of meme coins that we have in our portfolio are underperforming. And if we look at where Toshi is right now, Toshi has the opportunity to climb the list and potentially end up as a top 5 meme coin, right? And for those of you that do not think that's possible, just remember that Bonk was #3 as it relates to market cap value at the start of the year. And now you can see it's falling down the food chain. I do think Bonk will go back up, but I think Toshi could potentially climb into the top 5, right? So that's what we are currently betting on. That's what we're currently preparing for, and that's what we're getting ready for. Now, I will say this to all of you that are fully stacked on your Toshi bags, so you're ready to go, you're super excited. I would just say be excited, but be cautious. For those of you that are new here, I am expecting a breakout, but I am also expecting a big market sell-off at some point, right? And again, this is where everybody needs to lock in now. Make sure you're taking notes, because this part of the video could potentially save you an absolute fortune. Now, as you can see, when the Black Swan event occurred, what happened? Toshi sold off by 65%, right? I was about to say 90%, but 65%. And this was a single market sell-off. Now, I believe once Toshi has its big market rally. Now our next target, for those of you that are still watching this, well done. Our next major price target on Toshi is about 0.00359807. We do think price could go beyond this. In fact, for those of you that want more in-depth Toshi updates, you want to know, our price updates for Toshi more in depth, join our free Telegram group. The link is in the description. Just make sure you have the Telegram app downloaded, otherwise the link will not work. Now, this is our next target on short-term to mid-term target on Toshi. It's 421% from where we currently are now, but I would be cautious. Why? Because I do believe once we see meme coins, once we see Toshi and the overall market peak, I believe we're going to see a big market sell-off, and I do think the sell-off will probably be around, I think for Toshi, maybe 70 to 80%. Now, some of you may be saying, nope, not Toshi, not going to happen, but we've just witnessed what happens when the overall market sells off. Now, we know some altcoins sell off more than others. We know some meme coins, sell off never to return, and some bounce back. We do believe Toshi will bounce back, but the point is, why would we watch all our profits wipe out by 70 to 80% when instead we can simply take our profits at the highs, wait for price to bottom out, and then buy in at the lows to reclaim that lost market value, right? That's our personal strategy. That's what we will personally be doing. So I just want to warn you all, yes, I do think we're in for an exciting next few weeks, but I would exercise caution, as when the market peaks again and that sell-off occurs, it's going to be a scary one. So make sure you're all prepared, and make sure you're subscribed so you're up to date. And of course, make sure you're part of our free Telegram group, link in my description. But that's it for now, guys. Toshi is back. I'm back. Expect more updates on this channel. And until next update, seize the day.